Welcome class in new semester with a new subject microcontrollers and embedded system. In the previous semester we learned about microprocessor, but now in this semester we learn about microcontroller and the embedded system. Before the starting of microcontroller, first we learn about what is microprocessor. Basically microprocessor is a CPU on a single chip. CPU means Central Processing Unit. Basically, it is an electronic component that is used by a computer to do its work. Everything a computer does is described by instructions of computer programs, and microprocessor carry out these instructions many millions of times a second. Microprocessor consists ALU, that means arithmetic and logic unit, register, array and control unit. It is a processing devices. It does not have any input devices, output devices or storage devices. In ALU perform all the arithmetic and logical operation. A data received from the memory or an input devices. Register array consists of registers identified by letters like B, C, D, E, H and L and A, where A is the accumulator, and the control unit, which controls the flow of data and instructions within a computer. CPU is neither input devices nor an output devices. CPU receives the input and send output and certain internal storage in the form of register. It is used in many applications like in automatic testing of products, speed control of motors, traffic light control, communication equipment, television, satellite communication, home appliances, microwave oven, washing machine and gaming, etc. We must attach certain things to make the microprocessor a complete functional unit. We must attach memory, RAM and ROM, input output ports, because there is no ports. So we use interfacing through the PPI chip like 8251. See, PPI provide input output port that is used to connect to the real world. The sensor or the input devices which we connect with the microprocessor send the data to CPU, and CPU compute the data and send the output to the output devices, where we can see the output or we can save the output data in the memory. In the microprocessor, we externally add so many different things like memory, input output port, counter, interrupts. So it's so bulky and attach many things, many external devices. So overall cost is also increased. It is used only for general purpose application. The question is that why we add so many different things to complete a functional unit. Why not all these things on a single chip? The answer is microcontroller. In a microcontroller is also a chip, but it is a computer on a chip. Microprocessor is called a CPU on a chip, but in a microcontroller, we say a computer on a chip. Microprocessor, RAM, ROM, input-output ports, timer, all these things, when we attach on a single chip or internally attached, is called the microcontroller or microcontroller unit, MCU. It is small in size, very compact, low power consumption, and used for very specific purpose like microwave ovens, washers and dryers, security system, lawn sprinkler, station controllers, and music, video entertainment components, etc. In this way, when we compare the microprocessor and microcontroller, we see that in the microprocessor there is no RAM, no ROM, no input-output ports. But in the microcontroller, CPU, RAM, ROM, input-output ports, converters, and all many other peripherals are on a single chip, are internally built. Microcontroller types. According to the number of bits, microcontroller have three types. It has 8-bit microcontroller, 16-bit microcontroller, or 32-bit microcontrollers. In an 8-bit microcontroller, the internal bus is 8-bit. Then the ALU perform the arithmetic and logical operation. The example of 8-bit are 80351, 8051, P1C1X, and Motorola MC68SC11 families. In the 16-bit microcontroller, perform greater precision and performance as compared to 8-bit. In a 8-bit microcontroller, can use only 8-bit, resulting in the range of 0 to 2 की power 8 means 0 to 255 for every cycle in contrast. But in a 16-bit microcontroller, with their bit data width is having a range of 0 to 2 की power 16. That means 0 से 65535 for every cycle. Some examples are extended 8051XA, PIC2X, Intel 8096, Motorola MC68SC12 families. In the 32-bit microcontroller, it performs the arithmetic and logical operation. These are used in automatically controlled devices, including implantable medical devices, engine control system, office machines, appliances, and other types of embedded system. Some examples are Intel Atmel 251 families, PIC3X. According to the memory devices, microcontroller divided into two types: embedded memory microcontroller, external memory microcontroller. In the embedded microcontroller, when an embedded system has a microcontroller unit that has all the functional blocks available on a chip, is called the embedded microcontroller. For example, 8051 having program and data memory, input-output ports, serial communication, counter, timer, interrupts on the chip is an embedded microcontroller. That is in your course. And in external memory microcontroller, when an embedded system has a microcontroller unit that has not all the functional blocks available on a chip, is called an external memory microcontroller. For example, 8031 has no program memory on the chip, is an external memory microcontroller. According to the instruction set, microcontroller is also two types, CISC and RISC. Here CISC means complex instruction set computer. It allows the programmer to use only one instructions in a place of many simpler instructions. But in the RISC stand for reduced instruction set computer, this type of instruction set reduces the design of microprocessor for industry standards. It allows each instructions to operate on any register or use any addressing mode and simultaneously access of program and data. Intel 8051 have many suppliers according to the company, that is Intel, Atmel, Philips, Signetix, AMD, Infineon, Siemens, Matra, Dallas Semiconductor, Maxim, all are the suppliers of the 8085. Now come to the features of 8051 microcontroller. This is a simple block diagram of the 8051 microcontroller. Already I tell about that microcontroller has CPU, RAM, ROM. All these things are also mentioned in this block diagram. It is a 8-bit processor. 8-bit means CPU can work on only 8 bits of data at a time. But data larger than 8 bits, then what happen? Then it has to be broken into 8-bit pieces to be processed by the CPU. It has 1 to 16 megahertz clock circuit for the oscillator circuit, 128 bytes of RAM, 4K bytes of on-chip ROM, on-chip matlab inbuilt ROM, 2 timers, 1 serial port, and 4 input output ports, each has 8 bits wide. Serial port is here we saw that serial port TXD and RXD, where TXD is the transmit the data serially, and RXD means receive the data serially. Timer is for computing purpose, and here oscillator is also called the heart of microcontroller. It need pulses, so we use clock, 1 to 16 megahertz clock. There is 2 external and 3 internal interrupt sources all also present in the microcontroller. Thank you. In the next lecture we will discuss about the 8051 in detailed manner. Thank you.